Hello and welcome. I am Suit&Tie, Dip&ChewGuy, and this is an entry onto the Bubblegum Diaries playlist. We will be taking a look at the last pouched product from Big League Chew, and that is this Slammin Strawberry. So this is the girl packaging, which originally was just the original, like the regular bubblegum, but then they released this with her on the front too. The reason I'm using it for the review is because that is the only way you can get Slammin Strawberry. It has been released not so long ago, or re-released. It was an older flavor that they had that was discontinued. It is back, but it is only in the female packaging. Doesn't really make a big deal to me. I mean, that's fine. Sorry. It's a regular hanger pouch. It is, their standard pouch line. On the back, they have a little story. Now, I have noticed, and I'm not going to read this one because it's the same as the original that I did read on the original Bubblegum review for Big League Chew. There are two different stories on these. They do differ. I did not read the second of the two on the packaging. I think the grape had it. But I have noticed there are two different stories. At least the word, it's basically generally the same story, but the wording is a little different. But on the back, you have that it is aspartame-free, gluten-free, and peanut-free. And the BK check is reminding you to make sure you have your British Knights laced up before you open this product. Obviously not. No. It means it's kosher. Yes, I did read your comment. All right. Then you have a Best Buy date right there going across, which is the 2nd of March, 2023. You have nutrition information, which is the same as the others. It's 10 calories per serving. Keep in mind, 8 of the shreds are considered a serving, and there's 20 servings per pouch. Okay? But the nutrition information is working off the idea that you are a very, very, very small person and can only fit 8 shreds of this into your mouth at any given time. So, calories. It's 10 calories altogether. There is 0 fat, 0 sodium. Total carbs is 2 grams, which is 1% of your daily. Both of those 2 grams are from added sugar, which is 4% of your daily. 0 protein. Over here, up top, is saying that this is being made under license by Ford Gum and Machine Company of Akron, New York. That's Akron, New York. It's up near Buffalo. All right. They have their social media. It's not for Ford Gum and Machine Company. The social media is for Big League Chew. The website is www.bigleaguechew, all one word, .com. But they can also be found on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Then you have the barcode. So they have lines on these up at the top, but since these, unless you're getting it actually hanging, I do not. I am getting this from oldtimecandy.com. I have no affiliation. It's just where I get this stuff thus far. The fold is basically on that tear line. You don't have to be careful. There's no zip lock, so you don't have to be trying to get, close to a certain point on this. So I'm just going to tear it off because I have these quite a bit, and I don't care about saving this packaging. Whew. Okay. So in the package, it basically looks color-wise like regular. This one doesn't look like they've gone absolutely crazy with the cornstarch, which is what they're using. It's the powdery white substance it basically keeps all the strands from sticking together and this turning basically into a solid block. So, the smell though is not. The smell is a pretty darn strong candy strawberry. So you're looking at, let me see, oh, losing a little bit. That's what you're looking at. It's shredded. Obviously, no one is only going to put 8 of those shreds in their mouth. I know I don't. I will not. I refuse to, in fact. It's not happening. I'm not going to do that. I don't have to. I'm a big-time internet personality. Yeah, anyway. So, I've come to really appreciate this product. One, because I like it, but it would seem that my long-time standing strawberry bubblegum may be out of production. And that is Bubblicious. Bubblicious had 4 products left. It is owned now by Mondelez. You would know it, International, if I showed you it. I'm only seeing now the regular and the watermelon. It had been, up until this year, regular watermelon, grape, and strawberry. But I don't know what happened. So I go by the 8-strand rule times 3. Okay, so it's a candy strawberry. Now, I'm not a big one, although I do like sweet, which is why Stoker Straight is my... I do like sweet. I'm not such a fan of candy flavors. They're okay every once in a while, but there's not many in any type of product that I frequent a lot. This is a different story. Now, I was originally going to do this review first out of the Big League Chews because it sort of stands out with the girl in the front. It's a little different. But twice when I ordered this, I ate it before I did any filming. So, 3rd time's a charm. Or maybe it's the 4th. Not really sure. But, it's a candy strawberry. It's pretty strong. And it has the tartness that Big League Chew products have, which makes the mouth water a lot. This one seems to have the cornstarch in the right proportions. So it's forming up in the mouth fine. I think that bag of the blue raspberry, I think that had not on purpose, had too much on it. I don't think that was their intention. It must have got hit twice or whatnot. So, it's juicing up a lot, which is one of the reasons why the guy that came up with this originally made this. It was to keep your mouth from drying out in the outfield or infield, wherever you were on the field. Baseball, obviously. I am going to hit the pause button, though, because it is going to take a little while to get to a point where I can blow a bubble with this. Okay, so I will be back momentarily. Crap. So, if I can get this off my finger here. Big League Chew, although I think it's quality stuff, isn't the best when it comes to blowing bubbles. None of their products are. And I think it's the nature of the product. They got shreds that are being coated with cornstarch so the shreds don't clump together in the bags. Depending how much cornstarch is where on the product, and where is a big question because the product is shreds and a lot of them, you get different consistencies when chewing. Now, I could chew for another 5 minutes with this stuff, and it would be in a better spot to blow a bubble. But I don't think this computer can hold out on pause that long, basically. Blowing bubbles right off the bat with this stuff, basically impossible. It's just too fluid, and that's when things are in normal proportions in the bag. It's just too much juice, too fluid with the product being stringed, basically, and with the cornstarch. It's just inconsistent in the mouth. That said, their flavors are excellent. Was not a fan of that blue raspberry. A little bit too much, and I could have done without my tongue turning blue. But all their flavors are good. I even like their watermelon. And let me tell you, you want to see watermelon gone wrong? Go pick up some watermelon Bubblicious. Because, seriously, I may not even review that. I could get angry thinking about reviewing that right now. So, these pouches over at the website, I think they're costing me like $2.19. I think it's worth it. I mean, at least to try. I don't know if, unless you found it locally and it was like $2, I don't know if I keep ordering. I don't know if I like it that much. I've been getting this one because I've been making orders anyway. And I can't keep anything from that store in-house because I go through, I chew it. But I think $2.19 or whatever it is definitely worth it, at least to try if you've never had it. I think it would be better if you could find it locally and it was slightly lower, but $2 would be reasonable. Strawberry's my favorite and the original, but none of them are bad. I wasn't a big fan of the blue raspberry, but the watermelon's good. It's the only candy watermelon anything that I like. And the grape was all right, except that it seemed that it got firm pretty quick, or quicker. But that product may have not had enough cornstarch. There's something going on with that cornstarch aspect. It's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head that really changed the consistencies from bag to bag. And I think some products some products getting too much of it, some's not getting enough of it. And any little tweak of that can change what you find in the pouch. But flavor-wise, they're all sound. This one, though, is probably, at the moment, my favorite. All right? Again, I think it's worth the money. Gluten-free, whatever. That was basically a big food industry scare tactic for sales. But peanut-free is always good. Aspartame-free, I think people would be happy with, too. Smaller company, again, Ford Gum is the ones making it under license. It is licensed out by, let me check, Big League Chew Properties, LLC, which is probably a desk in a cubicle in some office suite somewhere in, New York City or Albany or whatnot. If you see it, I'd at least give it a try. I'd start off probably with the original, but right now this is my favorite. If you've been seeing that, this is the official bubblegum of the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. Not the official bubblegum of baseball, the Baseball Hall of Fame. And I believe that's basically the truth. They really play it up, but I can understand why. Anyway, this has been the review of Big League Chew, Slammin' Strawberry. I am the Suit&Tie, Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves. And Outlaw will be here next week. God bless.